guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and if you're wondering what's on my face, I am in the middle of filming a mask video and I'm trying the Origins Clear Improvement Charcoal Mask, so that will be coming up soon. But since I'm waiting for it to kind of dry and set, I have about 10 minutes, so I thought I would go ahead and do my weekly makeup basket, because I've been loving a lot of things this week, but I've also wanted to tell you kind of some of the cool stuff that I've been using. So I thought first we would start out with face. And so foundations, I've been using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Nude. I got this in my Sephora Chic kit. I love it. I've been using this mostly, I would say about half the week, and then the other half of the week I've been using my Maybelline Fit Me, this Shine Free Balance Foundation Stick. I really love this thing. This is in the shade Classic Ivory 120, and I've used so much of it. Like, you can kind of see, like, it's really deep in there, so when you twist it up, that's all I have left. It has a little little stick in there that again prevents shine. Has a nice matte finish, and it's perfect for like lazy days. And I've had a lot of lazy days this week where I just wanted to hurry up, get to work, and I didn't want to take too long with my foundation. I did notice that this definitely applies best with certain primers. So the primers that seem to work really well with this is one that I've been using is the MAC Prep and Prime, and I just got this as a sample from my Vibe Tribe box that I got from MAC when I bought it. This was just like a sample, but I've really enjoyed it. This is their skin base, and it's MAC Prep and Prime. So I've been using these together, and I like them a lot. It definitely, like I said, if you use more of like an oily primer or a, I don't know, more of a serum primer, this doesn't go on as well. I feel like it's more opaque and more coverage with something that's a little bit more, I guess that sets a little bit better is what I'm trying to say. Now, another skincare item, the moisturizer that I've been using is this Bliss Fabulous Drench and Quench Cream to Water Lock-In Moisturizer. This has been such a fun product. It really does almost feel like water once it hits your face, because I guess it feels the warmth and it just kind of liquefies down, but it's very hydrating. I think this is really good for people that have dry skin. I think you'll find this to be very nice. Next up, I wanted to give you guys an update on my Foreo. This is the Luna Play. This is the mini face, kind of like a face scrub, and it is $40. It is non-rechargeable, so this will only last about 100 uses, they say. And that way it's kind of a test to see if you want to buy the bigger sizes, which are like $90 and $200 depending on which one you get. I chose a mint green one, and the little button is on the back. So when you hit it, you can hear it. It has that slight vibration. The bristles are so soft. It feels so nice. I use this in the shower. I actually just leave it in the shower. I use it every day. In the last 2 weeks, I'd say I've been heavily using it. And it really just feels like it gives me just a deeper clean than when I normally just scrub my face with my hands or with like a loofah. So I really like it, and it's not too harsh. So I think people that maybe don't like the other very popular skin, I forget what it's called now, but it's the one that has the different brush heads. I feel like if that's too harsh for you, this is so much softer and just nicer, but it still does do some cleansing, and definitely I think helps get your skin clean. My skin feels a little bit cleaner when I'm actually using it. And this mask is like really starting to tighten up on me, so I'm sorry if I sound funny. Another thing that I recently got in my Sephora Play, which I was so excited about, this is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Now, this one definitely does have like a luminous glow to it. I've been using it even with the stick foundation, and I still find that it definitely does give you a luminous glow. So it does what it says it's going to do. I was so excited to get this little sample, and it's very pretty if you want more of a luminous glow for summer, which I've been very into that look. For perfume, I've been sticking strong with my Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine. This one also came in my Sephora Favorites Chic kit. Awesome. It just smells like fresh oranges, and it's not strong, so it doesn't like last all day. But for me, that's okay because I don't need it to be overpowering. Another main concealer that I've been going to is my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat Radiant Touch highlighter pen. I really like this. This is a very nice product. I believe this is full size and it also came in that Sephora Favorites kit. It's an excellent kit. So honestly, I highly recommend it. If you haven't looked at it, you really should consider it because this is a high-end product. I would never purchase this just by itself, but I really like it. It's a lightweight concealer, but it doesn't crease. It's just very nice and it does provide coverage without being too heavy. So I've been using it mostly under my eyes pretty much every day. I wanted to mention this. I know I've been mentioning it a lot. It's the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Shadow. And this thing is just basically a eyeshadow primer. It basically gives you some coverage. It covers up some of the redness and some of your veins if you have that, and it really does provide a great base for your eyeshadows to stay all day. And it's been my substitute for my MAC Painterly paint pot since I'm trying to use up some of my samples. So I really do like this one. I think it's a very good quality one, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about it at all. Some more stuff for the eyes. I'm still going strong with my Smashbox X-Rated Volumator Mascara. I want to say I got this one in an Ipsy bag too, and I've just really been loving it. It's definitely not like going to be something I think I'll repurchase, but I really did enjoy it. It definitely does provide me with some volumized lashes, and it definitely will lengthen as well. It's not as good as the Better Than Sex though, and that's like my holy grail. So I definitely will use this up because I still do enjoy it. Next up is my e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner, and I wanted to share this with you guys because this I've been kind of like testing out pretty much this week, and I do think it's decent. I'm not sure it's going to be my favorite because I do think it has a tendency to move around if you kind of like rub your eyes really hard, and I feel like I have a lot of other liners that and this is a felt tip, by the way, which I really do like. I do enjoy these types of pens. But as you can see, like, it is nice. It's very pigmented and it has a nice like long wand, so I feel like you can definitely get a nice line with it. But I'm not sure that the lasting power on this is the best. It's okay. I think, you know, if you're starting out in makeup and you're looking for maybe a felt tip liner, this is definitely an option to try out. I just don't think it's going to be my favorite. Like I said, I'm going to keep using it and just, you know, again, try to formulate some more thoughts on it, but, and I want to use it up since I did purchase it, but it's definitely not my favorite, but it's definitely not bad. It's just, if you have a tendency to touch around your eyes, you could potentially kind of smudge this a little bit if it gets wet or something like that. I don't think it's like a technically super long wearing. Oh, another concealer I wanted to mention, this is the NARS Radiant, or creamy concealer in the shade Vanilla. And this is like such a cult favorite here on YouTube. This is the mini size from Sephora. This is very thick, and so a lot of people use it underneath their eyes, and I tried that, but it kept creasing on me, so this really wasn't an option. So I kind of put it away in my collection, but then I brought it back out because I have had some blemishes, especially like right down here near my chin. And this actually does a really good job of concealing blemishes because it is so thick and it's also creamy. You can kind of build it up and it does provide really good coverage. So I've kind of pulled it back out for those purposes, which fortunately I haven't had in a while. So I'm kind of hoping that this continues to do a great job, but hopefully I won't need it for too much longer. Like I said, I've just had a few breakouts down here and then on my forehead, so I've been using it for that kind of coverage and I like it for that. So we have a lot of eyeshadow to go through, and I'll start out with the palettes first. So I forgot to mention last week, I didn't show an eye palette last week in my weekly makeup basket, and I did want to mention it because I do actually really enjoy this product. And I know it's received a ton of controversy on YouTube, but this is the Becca Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, and I know you can't get this anymore, and I'm so sorry because I hate showing things that you can't get, but I do want to mention it because I really do love this. And as the shadows aren't like the highest quality, it doesn't have the same ingredients as their other eyeshadow palettes that look like this, it's still very nice, it's still very pigmented, they blend really well, and I absolutely love this shade called Champagne Toast. It's just such a pretty like goldy all over the lid shade, and so I love it, and I've just been wearing it pretty consistently, and I wore it all last week, so I forgot to mention it, and I did want to mention it because oh, that's my timer for my mask. But I did want to mention it because I do think it really was nice, and I feel bad that they pulled it. I guess other people got worse ones, so I guess I just lucked out, but I'm very happy I have it, and I'm glad I guess I got it, you know, when they actually launched the first time. So I've been enjoying it and I'm going to continue to use it, and I did use it in a get ready with me video that I'll link here if you haven't seen yet, and it's also featuring all of these products that I'm talking about from the Sephora Favorites Chic kit as well. Now, another big surprise was this chocolate bar palette. I recently got this and I just opened my package. I'm going to do an unboxing for Too Faced because I got some other things as well. But I was so surprised on how much I have been loving this palette, and it smells so good. It has some gorgeous colors. I'm in love with Creme Brulee and Marzipan and all of their like matte shades. They have a ton of like really good matte brown shades that are really great for just kind of like building up your crease, building up your color. But oh my gosh, like beautiful shimmer shades. I just don't know where I've been with this thing. I guess I just never thought I needed it, but I've been using it a lot and I really just like the quality. It is high quality. These are good pigmented but easily blendable shades. They smell great. You get a good amount of product, I feel, especially with like the larger shades that you're going to use more of, like the matte white and a little bit of like a pinky shimmer down here for like highlight color. I don't know. I just think it's well done. I love Too Faced products, and I used to hear so many people talk about this, and I don't know. I don't know why I didn't want it, but eventually I got on the bandwagon, and it's here, and I love it. Okay, so another product that I wanted to talk about, and this is also going to be an upcoming kind of like first impressions. This is the Bitzy cosmetic palette. And you can actually put in your own shadows from the Bitzy line. This comes from Sally's Beauty, and they're super cheap. They're like $1.49 a piece. And I like a few of these shades, but they're definitely not high quality. This one is this like nice like light pink or light purple. And it's very light. You really do have to build it up. You can build it up on the lid, but it does take a lot of work. As you can see, they're not as pigmented as I would like them to be. So this quad that I kind of made, it was kind of like supposed to be purple themed. This definitely is a nice one, this kind of maroon shade, and I will pop in the names below. But this one was kind of nice if you built it up, but they come off better on your finger than they do on the brush and then on your eyes, so that was kind of disappointing. Like I said, there's really pretty shades in the pan. I'm just not as pleased. They just don't come off as well on the face. So these particular ones were not as good. I do have another quad that I'm going to work on this week that I think is going to be a little bit better. But like I said, they have like a whole line out right now at Sally's Beauty, and these little palettes you can actually get free if you buy, I think if you buy 4 shadows, they give you a free palette. So I just thought I would try it. Not loving necessarily these shades. I thought this one was the nicest, this like maroon one, but other than that, wasn't overly pleased with those shadows this week anyway. Alright, so I have 2 blushes and 1 bronzer. The blush I got was from Too Faced, and this is the Love Flush Blush in Justify My Love. And it's so cute. It's one of their minis, and this is just such a nice pink shade, and it shows up. It's got good pigment, and it's just a pretty, to me, like pop of pink for summer. So I've been really enjoying that one. And then I've also been really enjoying one I got from my Ipsy bag. This is called Seraphine Botanicals, and it's a beautiful kind of mini package. This is called Happy Hibiscus, and it's such a nude peach. Like, I don't really have a lot of these nude shades, so I was super, super excited to try this, and it's got a sheen to it as well. And it's super pigmented, and it just looks kind of like a nudie, kind of almost bronzy, but it gives you a nice glow to your face. So I actually really have liked this. It's a high quality product in my eyes, and I've never heard of this company, so I was really excited about this one, and I've been using this pretty consistently. I think this will be one of my favorite blushes. I really do like it because it's so different and unique with that color. And then I pulled out my NARS mini bronzer in Laguna. I've really been enjoying this. It has a nice pigment, just seems to work with my skin tone, and it's just kind of like a matte. I don't think there's any like shimmer in there. And again, you can kind of build it up. It's not too much. That's why I kind of like it. It's very soft, and it's just a very buildable kind of blush. It almost looks a little sheeny to me. I guess it does have a little bit of like, has very micro gold glitter in there, so it is kind of like a sheen bronzer, but it's been very nice. Again, just kind of a glowy look for summertime. Now I have 3 liquid eyeshadows to share with you. One, it just came out in the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Beige Luster. And this is what it looks like up close. These are kind of pricey, you know, they're getting up there being a little bit expensive, so I do have some e.l.f. ones to show you. But I do like this. I do think these are pigmented. I think they are really pretty for the summertime if you just want that kind of chrome look. I think they are pretty long wearing. I would say decently long wearing shades. My favorite really has been this one from e.l.f. called Rose Gold. This is from their like Aqua Beauty line, I think, that they came out with. And again, it's very similar consistency as the Maybelline ones. Again, you kind of have to build up sometimes the e.l.f. ones, but still they're very nice. They're not too in your face either. I mean, I would say that they're light. They still have some chrome to them, but you know, they're actually really affordable. This is another one from e.l.f. and this is called Brushed Copper. I've liked this one too. I just haven't worn it as much, so put that right next to the others. So you can see like they all kind of are in the same kind of like bronzy family. One's a little bit more gold, one's a little bit more pink, and then one's a little bit more beige. But those are all like my favorite types of colors. So I've just been kind of like doing my outer corner, my crease, and then I've been adding that kind of in the middle, and I kind of blend it out with my finger. And it goes on great. It's like really easy and perfect to use. So they last, like I said, pretty much all day. They may like dull a little bit, but I think they're pretty good. And if you don't want to spend, I think these are almost $10 a piece, go for the e.l.f. ones. I think they're like $6. So that's been awesome. And then another Too Faced product that I am in love with, this liquid lipstick. This is the matte shade. It's called the Melted Matte, and this is in Queen Bee. And she is gorgeous. The packaging is gorgeous. The color is gorgeous. I love how it looks on my lips. Let me see if I can find a spot for it. It's just a really nice pink mauve shade. It's very neutral. I've been wearing it to work, and it has a very, very nice lasting power. So that's what I've really enjoyed about it. It's just been one of those that unless you're eating like a lot of oily things, it has lasted me all day. And again, it's not perfect at the end of the day, but it definitely has a good lasting power. And so for the higher price of a Too Faced liquid lipstick, like I feel like I got my money's worth. And I didn't want any other shades. I'm obsessed with Queen Bee. It's like the perfect mauve shade for me, and I absolutely love it. So guys, that's it. My makeup basket is empty. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!